Aanii Wabandege Miigwetch Kwe Indishnakas, Magazine Dodem, Toronto the Dunjiba, Anishinaabe Kwe and Dao. For anyone that doesn't speak Anishinaabe, Moen, or Ojibwe, I just introduced myself in my language. I do this for two reasons. One being giving the climate of residential schools and our culture being stripped away from us. There isn't too many language speakers left around, so I like to acknowledge my lineage by speaking my language as much as I can. I'm not a fluent language speaker, but I am learning as much as I can whenever I can. The other reason is so that my ancestors are able to understand me, and that I'm calling them in to help me provide these readings with folks. So yeah, so welcome to the Red Road Kwe. Here on this channel, we provide traditional teachings as well as tarot card readings, oracle readings, and crystal knowledge. I want to give a big shout out to my current subscribers. Thank you so much. It means a lot to have you on this channel, and I really appreciate each and every one of you. Also, if you're just jumping onto this channel, welcome. This is a safe space for all folks. This is mainly for Indigenous folks, but I do endorse cultural appreciation, not cultural appropriation. So if you resonate with this video, don't forget to hit the like button. So I'm asking if folks can show support by subscribing to the channel for future content. I know the videos are quite unpolished and new. I'm not new to mystic arts. I'm just new to videotaping myself. So bear in mind that we're all ascending and we're all on different parts of our journey. Some of us know more in other areas, but are naive in the areas that you may be a pro at. So just keeping in mind when we're viewing other videos or providing readings or teachings, that we're being, looking at things through the eyes of humility, not necessarily, about how professional they are, because trust me, these videos will get better and this channel will grow. Further ado, let's get into the reading. I'm going to go and get my tarot card. Hello, welcome to the Red Road Kwe. My name is Grey Wolf Woman. We're on the Red Road Kwe channel. I'm just shuffling up cards. I'm about to give you folks a tarot reading. This is a general tarot reading. It may or may not resonate with you. I would like to give a shout out to all the wonderful tarot readers in YouTube land that are paving the way or have paved the way for the up and coming ones that are coming into YouTube world, I guess. So I'm just shuffling up the deck. I'm using the Illuminati tarot deck from Eric something. I'll leave the description in the link in the description below. So we'll get right into the tarot reading. I'm going to do a 3-card spread, some clarification, and then we'll close it off with some angel oracle romance cards, and some more other oracle cards. I'm not sure which ones yet, and some inspirational messages. So with that being said, I'm going to introduce myself in my Anishinaabe Moen language for folks that don't speak Anishinaabe Moen. That is the Ojibwe word for Ojibwe language. My family hails from Chiking First Nation in Toronto, Canada. I'm Ojibwe, Odawa, and Irish. I've been a pipe carrier for a few years now. For folks that don't know what that title entails, is I have access to my ancestors and spirit helpers through ceremony. I carry 2 pipes. I carry community pipe and a personal pipe. I'm not new to seeing things and hearing things, although I am new in the way that I'm sharing it, meaning via YouTube. So bear with me as these videos will slowly get better and better with time. I'm like fine wine, I guess you could say. So we're just going to ask the ancestors, angels, and spirit helpers to come into this space to allow me to provide clear messages from the divine that are of the highest of all good, and that you know, you resonate with this reading. If not, there's plenty other readers out there in YouTube land. So happy you know, happy journey with those folks if this video is not resonating with you. So I'm gonna wake up the cards. We had a jumper already, it's already out there. So we'll just put down the cards. So we have the Chariot, the Eight of Wands, and the Emperor. The Chariot is talking about things moving in rather quickly. You could be dealing with a Cancer. Also, you have the Eight of Wands. Again, things moving in quickly. You may be getting a message via the internet or social media. And then you have the Emperor. For the third card, the Emperor is typically an Aries sign. They know what they want, and they go relentlessly after their goals. So you can't really tell an Aries anything. They pretty much know what they want. So yeah, I think in the near future you'll be getting a message, or you may be getting a message about spiritual gifts. You could be delving into some spiritual endeavors. You could have had, you have the next, the Three of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. To me, this talks about you may have been going through a heartbreak recently. Could be a third-party situation that's kind of made you feel like you've been left out in the cold. But you know, really at the end of the day, you weren't the one that lost in this battle. You left a situation that was no longer serving you. With the Nine of Pentacles, it talks about luxury and rest, being able to, you know, enjoy the finer things in life. And then lastly, you have the Prince of Wands, the High Priestess, and the Temperance. The Prince of Wands is talking about delving into our spiritual gifts. They are of the fire sign, fire element. They're not typically tied to a specific zodiac. They're only just elemental, is what I've known it to be. And it's just, you know, they follow relentlessly also their goals. You know, they're learning a new craft as well. It could be new, like I said, maybe in a different, it might not be used the way that you usually go about doing things. And I see the High Priestess here. The High Priestess is about inner knowledge. It pertains to the Libra sign, and slow down. It talks about having balance, you know, being able to manifest things not only physically but spiritually. So, you know, you have a divine connection with your ancestors. So I encourage you to delve into that. And, you know, when we're learning a new craft or a new way in which we share our knowledge, you know, we have to have a little patience with ourselves in order to, you know, move forward in a good way, and not to be so hard on ourselves. And it really talks about, the Temperance talks about being in balance, as well as you know, having patience, and you have a purpose and meaning in this journey, and you know, maybe just trying to figure out what it is that you truly desire and going after it relentlessly. So we're going to clarify some of these cards, just to something to do. So if this reading is resonating with you, please don't forget to like, share, especially subscribe to this channel, where, you know, I'll be providing more different kinds of readings. I'll be doing some crystal card readings, as well as crystal grids. I also will be providing you with some traditional knowledge, some teachings on medicines and whatnot, from an Anishinaabe Kwe perspective, which is an Ojibwe woman's perspective. I do smoke cigarettes. Part of my divination with being a pipe carrier is I do smoke tobacco to call in the ancestors. So please, if you don't smoke, bear in mind that it is actually, you know, culturally appropriate for me to smoke. And maybe, yes, I struggle with addictions to tobacco with smoking cigarettes, but at the same time, it is part of my culture. So I don't want to hear about smoking's bad for you, blah blah blah. You know, I don't want to hear it. Anyways, back to the reading. Okay, please clarify the Chariot. I also see in the cards, just by looking at them, that you haven't been focusing too much on your outer relationships. This looks like you've been really honing in on your craft, your creative endeavors, and also on your finances. We see a lot of wands and pentacles. So maybe when we don't see a lot of other suits in the deck that in this spread, it just means that maybe we should take some time to focus on those aspects of yourself. So my advice to you would be, you know, yes, you know, perfect your craft, your creative endeavors, but at the same time, don't neglect your personal relationships in the meantime, or your inner thoughts, and don't be so hard on yourself. So we're going to clarify the Chariot. I'm using the Rider deck for clarification. I put 2 decks together to, you know, because sometimes we don't pay attention to cards. You know, they may not be as appealing, or there's something else that we are looking at on the spread that makes us, you know, pay more attention to that. So when a card comes up double in a reading, it signifies to really pay attention to that aspect. So the Chariot, we have the 9 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, and the 5 of Swords. So deep down, you really do have it all. You have the 9 of Cups, and this is a definite yes card and wishes fulfilled. So yeah, whatever you've been wishing on or manifesting, it's going to come to be. You're just going through a little bit of a struggle right now with the 5 and 6 of Swords. You're just moving away from you know, something that no longer serves you. You could have had some disagreements with folks, and you might have even gotten the last word, but at the end of the day, is it really worth having the last word if you're losing friends and family in the meantime? But you'll be moving on to calmer waters in the near future. And then so we'll do the 3 of Swords. What does it mean? So yeah, you've been dealing with a lot of conflicts lately. You also have the Five of Wands. The Five of Wands isn't as as direct as the swords. It's more of like a playful conflict. It's not. They're not really fighting with each other, and it's a bunch of little boys. So it could be like playing games. Somebody could have been playing games with your heart, and you've been gearing up for the worst. You're not really focusing on your things that you've set in motion, some seeds that you've planted. You've been kind of hung up on this heartbreak. Yeah, you got the Ace of Wands again, talking about, new beginnings of your spiritual endeavors. So what I get from this reading is, you're going to be stepping into a new journey with your spiritual gifts, and just have faith and keep moving forward, even if folks don't agree with what you're doing or how you're doing it. They're not you at the end of the day, so it's really important that you do you, girlfriend. Yeah, so we'll do one more thing. We'll clarify the temperance here. Yeah, so you have the Ace of Pentacles, like new beginnings with your career, finances. I really strongly believe it's to do with your spiritual endeavors, maybe starting a YouTube channel yourself, and not really quite sure where to go. You could be also feeling frustrated, like you're taking on too many responsibilities. But if you look at the bottom of the card in the corner there, he's almost there. So don't give up on yourself. Keep pushing forward. And at the end of the day, you have the Wheel of Fortune. So this card is the karma card of the deck. It just reminds us that if we're on top, to continue to pay it forward. And, if we're down at the bottom, there's always opportunity for us to make our way to the top. So just keep pushing forward. I really do think that you're going to be, you're on a good road, and your spiritual gifts are going to pay off for you financially in the long run. So we're going to take a couple of cards from the Angel Romance deck. I'm just going to shuffle them up, and this will be your direct message from the angels and ancestors regarding love. So please provide the watchers today with a message from the divine in regards to love. So you got playfulness. To recapture romance and allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. So in all of your endeavors of honing in on these spiritual gifts, take some time to have fun for yourself. Don't be just all serious about, I gotta make money, and just focus more on the playfulness of it, and express your love. Go ahead and make a romantic gesture. And I feel like this has to do with a lot of self-love. I'm not feeling so much for multiple another partner or whatnot. And then at the bottom of the deck you have it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest of all. So yeah, divine love. Everything in divine timing is what the ancestors are telling me. So we're going to do a Goddess on the Go card. These are little mini deck by Melissa Harris and Amy Sophia Marcheski. I'm sure I messed that up. So we're just going to shuffle them up. And this, it could be an affirmation that you have for the day or the week. And it is, I am the beloved of the goddess. I am the beloved of the goddess. What a pretty card. And then lastly, we're going to pull some more affirmations. I forget the name of this deck. I'll leave it in the description below. Like I said, if this reading resonated with you, please take the time to subscribe to my channel, as well as like and share the video. So your inspirational messages: the only person you are destined to become is the person you decide to be. And how lovely to end the reading with such a beautiful quote. Once again, I want to thank you all so very much for taking the time to watch this video. And again, like, share, subscribe. Also, leave a comment. Let me know what types of readings you would like, what kind of spreads. Being that this channel is just up and coming, I have the time and energy to actually converse with folks in the comment sections, and also maybe be able to provide a spread that pertains specifically personally to you. So with that being said, I'd like to say Miigwetch, big thank you, and Bama P, bye for now. Thank you, folks.